Some points for reflection in terms of moving forward. The first one very much relates to getting organized and the lessons around needing clear guidance and frameworks. In ADB, water and agriculture are very much split. And so developing frameworks, explaining how this work works together, how they work separately, is very important for the sector. Also, especially at the country level, it's very important to have these kind of much more robust diagnostics to understand the opportunities and challenges before we design our projects and make sure that we're addressing the bottlenecks. The fourth point here is very much about ADB now recognizing the importance of the value chain space, the agribusiness space, and the need for corresponding policies and institutions. So that area of work is something, that kind of policy dialogue, something that ADB hasn't done much of in the past, but very much we think with the partners in the room is an area where there's opportunities to do more. The fifth lesson is very much about the benefits of collaboration. And we have a few examples in ADB where the public and private sectors have worked well, and these you really get a leveraging of benefits. And so we very much would like to encourage that. And finally, it's important to figure out how we can optimize our work given the limited staff resources. And the final point then is one of the solutions that we think, or one of the lessons, is like the example we have here with EFAD, this idea of partnership and working together. All kinds of partners, from government, from bilaterals, civil society, etc. So thank you very much for your attention, and I look forward to the discussion.
Go for more high-tech farmer that should be more integrated and need more talent, human capital. Universities start to study how technology can help our industry in agriculture. So we need to ensure agriculture school, you should study technology. You cannot only study growing. So think about make more program, curriculum that adapt to the climate change, to the agriculture.
The first crop should be rye. Second crop should be less water use. Don't try to apply always 9,000 to 12,000 cubic meter per hectare. This is too much. Assure how much water remain, how much flood flush, how much we need to put in 2 seasons, wet and dry season, to assure our farmer will be safe, will be water security. Thank you.
Inclusive approach in the value chain. Inclusive in terms of coordination of the agriculture and water. So government, private sector and producer do it in a link to ensure that this market linkage between the producer and the private sector going well.
My message would be to ADB not to forget that investment and the importance of making investments that will support policy formulation, robust diagnostic and planning work across the ministries concerned. My feeling is that the need has never been greater, that we have an economy and society in transition, and our ability to look forward and predict what is going to happen is very much challenged.
This is very complex, and we need to actually understand the interrelatedness and the interconnection between the various subsectors in order to actually move forward. Do not neglect the role of the ecosystems and natural resources, because they are critical in sustaining productive agricultural lands and also supplying the water resources that are required for productivity. And the role of partnership would basically be critical, because to complement the efforts of ADB and the government. Thank you.